55,000 families. That is how many coffee growers stand behind every cup of Juan Valdez.
The board of Profe Café Cold was clear. Double the size of the company by 2030. Reduce dependence on Colombia and choose only 5 markets to expand into.
But after failures in Mexico and Florida, how we do it without repeating the same mistakes?
Our solution is called Conchita's Route, an international expansion strategy that never forgets its roots, but adapts to every culture.
Conchita rests on 3 strategic pillars. First, traceability and technology. Blockchain. QR codes on every cup and package. The premier consumer wants to know where their coffee comes from, and we can tell the story like no one else.
Second, sustainability and purpose. This is not marketing, this is our DNA. B Corp certified, zero emissions by 2050, and the most powerful message: the only premium coffee brand owned by 550,000 farming families. Third, flexible models and omnichannel. No single recipe. Joint ventures, master franchising, co-investment, e-commerce first. Every market gets its own model, but always omnichannel. Stores, retail, and digital working all together.
With these 3 pillars, Conchita can travel the world. But where do we send her?
We built a market selection matrix based on quantitative and qualitative variables. The result was 5 countries that we categorized into 3 groups. Turkey and Spain, high attractiveness with lower entry barriers. Brazil and China, high potential but more complex. And the United States, the largest, toughest, and most strategic market of all. And everything you're about to see operates under an adaptive e-commerce model. Digital first, low capex, data driven.
So let's start with Turkey. This country has a deep coffee culture and imports 100% of its coffee, so there is no local producer to compete with. Under our adaptive e-commerce strategy, we will start further with QR traceability and local payment integration. The goal is to reach 80 stores in Turkey and from there expand to the United Arab States, Saudi Arabia, and Qatar.
Next is Spain. This was a transformation market with only 3 struggling stores, but we see it as our potential European hub. We propose a joint venture with Grupo Trinity and a logistic alliance with Grupo Lux to roast and package coffee locally in Valencia. Adaptive e-commerce will drive online sales while we rebuild the physical footprint. Local adaptations include horchata, larger portions, and a collaboration with local designers. The goal is 140 stores by 2032, making Spain the getaway to France, Germany, and Italy.
Now the United States, the largest and most competitive coffee market. We move away from blind franchising and adopt a co-investment model, launching Juan Valdez USA LLC with 30-40% stake in initial stores. Distribution spans through Whole Foods, Costco, and Amazon. The goal? 150 stores in key states plus a strong national retail presence.
Moving to Brazil, the world's largest coffee producer. Surprisingly, Brazilian consumers are very open to premium foreign brands. We propose a master franchise with Grupo Saher. Our adaptive e-commerce model will leverage the existing retail points we already have in the country. We will launch also the campaign Os Duits Gigantes to celebrate Colombia and Brazil brotherhood. The goal is to open 300 stores by 2030.
Finally, we have China, the digital giant with novice coffee drinkers. Exports of Colombian coffee to China grew at 70% in 2022, signaling a growing demand. We entered through adaptive e-commerce first, selling on Tmall and JD.com, before opening any physical stores. While we validate the demand, we will open a flagship hub in Shanghai. Local innovation is key. We will create special products which blend Colombian coffee with jasmine tea to local palates. QR codes integrated with WeChat will provide full traceability, and the goal is to reach 200 stores by 2030.
To support this international expansion, we're adapting our internal systems. This means a centralized global operations team in Bogotá, overseeing all markets, a unified digital platform for real-time tracking of the franchise performance, and a standardized brand implementation toolkit with local flexibility. We are also building an early warning system to detect underperforming stores before they become problems. And we are creating regional super hubs, starting with Spain for Europe and Turkey for MENA, to reduce response times and share best practices across all markets.
Our action plan is divided into short term and long term. In the short term, from 2023 to 2025, we enter every new market through adaptive e-commerce and retail channel first. This low capex approach let us validate demand before investing in physical stores.
In the long term, from 2060 to 2030, we scale the physical footprint. We open flagship hubs in Shanghai and Miami, expand master franchises in Brazil and Turkey, and complete the European logistic hub in Spain. By 2030, we will have opened 870 new stores outside from Colombia. International revenue will exceed 40%, and we'll have doubled the entire business as mandated.
We have prepared a full executive report with financial viability and investment phasing. Scan the QR code to see the detailed numbers behind every decision.
We've identified 3 key risks. First, franchisee failure will be mitigated through co-investments or joint ventures. Second, loss of brand's essence from over-adoption will be managed through localization with guardrails. We adapt locally with 100% Colombian origin, and farmer ownerships remain non-negotiable. Third, intense competition from global players like Starbucks and locals like Lucky will be addressed through clear differentiation. Purpose: we don't compete on price, but on traceability and impact.